It's ye should or ye shall be hated. Ye should be hated among men, or ye shall be hated.
It should.
Ye should be hated.
Ye shall.
Yeah, it's tense to shall if you can, bro. Or we can show you.
Fix it up.
We'll get it later, bro.
Ye should be hated. Yeah, do that all the time. You know that. All right. Hey, shalom, Hakim.
Shalom.
All right. Hey, it's the GMS Louisiana Saints Camp, Baton Rouge branch, along with our beloved brother as always. All right, from Lafayette. Okay, the Lafayette branch, our brother Wadia. All right, beloved brother, fellowshipping with us as always. Okay, giving diligence to make our calling and election sure. Preaching those 3 lyrics that are found in Revelation 14 chapter, which to fear Yahweh while Yahweh shine, and through fear you will not receive that karabah. Okay, and if you do, okay, take that karabah. You will face thermonuclear fire, thus saith the Holy Bible. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakakadah.
double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the hope elect who continue to push his truth. Shalom.
Shalom. Mighty shalom.
All right. Now you see the title of the video. You see the depiction, the image. Okay. Police state, persecution. Ye should be hated of all men. Okay. So this is a movie that's about to come out that brothers who have done, okay, extensive research on, looking for topics for videos, and just stumble upon this movie through the spirit. The movie comes out, what it is, October 23rd, okay, all the way through the 27th. That'll be next week. And Lord willing, we're going to watch it as a camp. Okay? So this whole charade, I want to say, that's going on over there in the Holy Land with Hamas, Hezbollah, and these gutter rats, okay? They're doing this to tie us in, the Israelites, the hopefully elect, with persecution, okay? And deem us domestic teas, okay? And on this movie, they go deep into it, okay? Try to link us to being Al-Qaeda, all right? Taliban, all right?
Got you,
Got gonna have your image, your facial picture on national television, okay? Whatever city or state you're in, yes, you will be on the television, okay? And they're gonna try to link you, like I said, link you with Al-Qaeda, because when they were showing those guys, they had them with full beards and everything like this. That's how they're gonna do you the men of the Lord. So like Elder Yashawama did a video on it, speaking about vocab being set up, okay? That's all finna tie right in. We're in that time. We're noticing it. We see it coming down the pipe, and we'll let you know first and foremost what's about to happen. Okay? And Yahweh Shai spoke about it. All right, we're gonna get there. Go ahead, what y'all got.
All right.
Whoever got.
Going first,
Go
brother.
ahead, Bob.
You can go first, sir.
Matthew 5:11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you.
Yeah.
And shall say all manner of evil against you falsely.
Yeah.
For my sake.
Yeah. Because we know through the word which we already been given to, just go out there and preach. Our elders always taught us that. Just go out there and preach the word. Apostle Paul spoke about it. Just preach the word in season and out of season. Okay? Come on, go ahead. But I want to get that word revile, Kanai. Get that word revile. Because it's coming in a time where Esau's going to do something heavy in the earth. Okay? Heavy in the earth. Something greater than 9/11 is going to happen over here in America. The whole setup and play is happening right now. You got this border crisis that's going on. Who the hell knows who those guys are that coming over here, man? Some are coming for ultimate salvation. Some are coming for tear attacks upon American soil. Something big is coming that's going to make 9/11 look like a walk in the park, and it's going to deem the Israelites domestic teas. Okay, that's a fact. All right, go what you got, brother.
This is real quick, and this is Acts 14:22, oldie but goodie. Confirming the souls of the disciples. Confirming the souls of the disciples.
Right.
And exhorting them to continue in the faith.
Right.
And that we must, through much tribulation,
yes,
enter into the kingdom of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right. And persecution, when Yahweh Shai went through, we're gonna be in that like manner scenario, man. Okay, through much tribulation. It won't be light. Okay, it won't be mediocre. Okay, it's gonna be much tribulation. You think you're going through things right now? You ain't seen nothing yet. All right. He's waiting your faces on that television. You can't get no damn job nowhere. You can't go in stores. Okay, your next door neighbors and everything is gonna. You're gonna. The Lord said that ye shall be hated of all men. What else you got, bro?
Matthew 23 and 34. Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets, wise men, and scribes, and some of them you shall kill and crucify.
Yeah.
And some of them you shall scourge in your synagogues and persecute from city to city.
Go ahead.
All right, and you got the various brothers throughout the four winds in the various cities throughout the planet Earth teaching this doctrine of life. All right, and that's why it's written that we're going to be pilgrims in the earth. All right, for the brothers that don't have to give up the ultimate sacrifice and be beheaded for the testimony of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. All right, brothers are going to be going from city to city, and they're going to have all their henchmen coming after us. All right, to put us down. They're not going to try to re-educate the men of Great Millstone. If you're teaching the doctrine of life that the Lord has given the men of Great Millstone to teach, is certain death if you get in the hands of our enemies. Right. That's we're gonna have miraculous things that's gonna happen. That the Lord is gonna defend us. All right, but we're gonna get persecution. The persecution is coming. There's gonna be a great separation. The Lord is about to separate the men from the boys, the fakes from the real. Okay, and this doctrine is the separation. All right, and this devil's gonna come down with great wrath because he knows we have a short time. Because what we're teaching, he spent trillions of dollars. Trillions, not billions, trillions of dollars to push this lie, man. All right, bring out that word revival.
And I got something too.
You got that word revival?
Yes, I got it.
Bring it
This
up.
is in Matthew chapter 5 and verse 11.
Shalom to you brothers on from Memphis.
Shalom.
Shalom.
This is Matthew 5 and 11, the word revile. It says,
Strong's G 3679
on Adizo, it says to reproach, upbraid, revile, or it says deserve reproach, of undeserved reproach, to revile, to upbraid, to cast, favorish, receive, in one's teeth.
Wait, say that again. Read that again. The last one.
It says in one's teeth.
No, read.
It says favorish, receive, upbraid, cast, in one's teeth.
Yeah.
Cast in one's teeth. All right. That means somebody's gonna get real vicious. All right. Gonna get real up close and personal with your ass. All right. Because what does the teeth represent in the scripture? All right. It represents violence. What it said about that in Romans. Daniel the 7th chapter, it said the Roman Empire had great iron teeth.
Military.
Right? The military might be vicious.
But it was ultimately through the you had the Senate and the military, so the Senate passed laws. And what's going on right now is they're instituting, while this thing is going on with Hamas and Hezbollah, they're instituting laws.
Yeah, legislation.
Legislations right now.
Which means to lie and wait.
That's right.
It has more.
Go on.
It says to defame, relate.
They're going to defame us, and when they're defaming us, we're going to become infamous. All right, because then the people of the earth are going to know who the Lord's chosen. All right, and ultimately, we hearing all these synonyms. They're going to kill some of the brothers. Their whole MO is to kill people with this doctrine. Keep going. All right, but they say men shall revile you. All right, 2/3 of our people are going to revile us because they're going to say all this hell is coming on us because of y'all. All right, so in turn, they're going to be trying to offer brothers up to death and stuff.
We don't have no social media because of y'all niggas.
Yes.
We can't go in the malls anywhere because of y'all niggas. We got to go get a corral because of y'all niggas. Yes, the Lord said you're going to be hated of all men. You're going to have bounties on brothers, going to have hits on them, what they call it in the world, in the streets or whatever, hits, okay, a bounties upon them, a badge, okay. Your name will be on bill. We're gonna have a reward. If you've seen this guy or you hear from him, it's a $25,000 reward for him. Or if you have seen it, you come get he just karagma, and you can live forever. Okay? Esau, the whole narrative is being set up. Okay? Go ahead.
A little more.
Come on.
If you go into the layer Greek lexicon, it says present passive. And that goes when you go to that word passive, you're talking about the words you're speaking against
Right.
Esau.
Yeah.
And what he got going on, exposing his ass with his lies, he gonna be like, oh, look, big words passive aggressive.
Yeah.
You gotta set them up.
They say somebody see somebody, the Department of Homeland Security said you speak against these so-called Israelis, okay, they're gonna come after you and everything like this.
Yeah.
That's what we at with it, man.
Yeah, Shemitic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then that's soon going to be a transgression of their law, punished by death. Mark our words with this legislation.
That's right, bro.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes.
Soon they're going to say if anybody speaks against the state of Israel, they're going to be punished by death or sent to Guantanamo Bay. Bring it up.
That
Got
was
more?
on
Is it on it?
I got precept.
Hey, and real quick.
You said something profound. What did you say? Legislation mean what?
To lay in wait.
All right, I got a precept for that.
And when
I
you
got
see
some too.
this depiction, this image upon this the video that we're currently doing right now, don't think just because you see the word police state, sorry, giving a definition of police state. Don't think because you see that that image is actually talking about the police. Okay, no, it won't be no guys with all blue on. Okay, with the word police written over coming inside of homes and doing this. No, you're gonna have troops over here. United Nations, okay, National Guards, all right? These are men of high state, the feds, okay? Yes, we know this. And on this movie right now, they're actually showing you what has been happening. Guys that out of their cars, maybe us, okay? You got the guys over there snapping with those big long cameras, taking pictures, no matter what you're doing. We know they're watching, man. Amalek themselves, the top elite, they are watching us. All right? They got all our names on billboards and everything, man. We know this already, man. We know what we signed up for. All right? Go ahead, what you got, bro?
All right, this is the definition of the word police state.
Mm-hmm.
It says a totalitarian state.
Totalitarian.
A totalitarian state
Yeah.
controlled by a political police force that secretly supervises the citizens' activities.
That's right. I mean,
Can I say
go
something?
ahead, bro.
All right, now this is the way they're going to secretly supervise you. These smartphones, your TVs, your technology, all right? They're going to know everything going on in your house. See, right now, it's against the law for them to say that this smart TV is looking back at us.
Yeah.
All right? As soon as you're going to be like, fuck, it's legal. We can look at you through the TV. All right? Because right now, if you found out they was doing it, you could sue them.
That's right.
All right? But when they reboot this new system, you're going to find out that they was looking at you the whole time. Big Brother's watching you. You end up smashing your wife and Big Brother's in the SW.
That's an invasion of privacy.
Yes. All right, you're going to find out that this phone, everything you say on your phone, they got it. They got it documented. But according to their laws right now in this system, they can't tap you for certain reasons. Just tap you.
Yeah.
It's not admissible in the court.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So they're going to be, when this totalitarian system is instituted, this reboot is instituted, all right, all technology is, it can take the white gloves off, all right? You're going to find out this pad is looking at you, he can hear you. Your phone, what's the little iPhone watch?
Yeah.
All that shit, you're going to find out he's looking at you, he can hear anything going on in your life. Your alarm system, it's like he's in your house.
Yeah.
You have no peace. And then once you add that corragma to you, now you're a part of the system. When I say part of the system, you're downloaded and mean uploaded into the system.
Yeah.
You're a part of the matrix. You see what I'm saying? You are a part of the system. Okay? When Wi-Fi is gonna come on in your fucking body, man.
He's supposed to make you the ultimate Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Connected to you. You're gonna be
connected to it. Yes.
That's it.
Check out that movie,
right.
Planted.
Hey, that's it.
And Cell. You remember on the part on movie Cell that they can hear the music that was coming out of?
Yeah.
Because all of them was uploaded to the system.
Bro. Hey, when you look up that word, and you got it right, you look up that word totalitarian, as the brother just read, and go to the word submersive. And they look, that word submersive means one that obeys. So when these troops get on these streets, they're looking for guys that don't obey.
Submissive.
Submersive. Matter of fact, get the word totalitarian real quick. Okay? Just to be on point with it, we want to do everything perfectly.
We brought that definition out the last 3 weeks.
That's it, brother.
All right, that's the times we're living in.
Time living.
You got to bring it out.
Gotta bring it out.
Redundancy is the father of learning, man.
Right, brother. Yes.
This. Hey, like the Christian church. I don't want to veer off the topic, but if we're in the last days, what books should you be bringing out? Revelation.
Yeah.
If you go to a Christian church, are they gonna touch it?
No.
No. You see what I'm saying? They're in the house of mirth. I was listening to the song today. Don't laugh at me, but it was like, I can feel the presence of the Lord, and I'm going to get my blessing right now. Hey, but look, we're on some real shit. I was just in the spirit to listen to it. But look, that's not the spirit to be in right now. We want the presence of the Lord, but not in the spirit that they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Talking about blessings coming down, praises going up. Yeah, we want to be in the spirit of prophecy. The spirit of prophecy is going to have you serious. All right, that song, it uplifts your spirit, but no, that's not the uplifting that we want. We want that austere, man, vibration that comes from the Holy Spirit. All right, that spirit that kept, like, I don't want to say caveman, Conan Barbarian. When you see a million people, you walk outside, you see death has no effect on you.
Yeah.
That wisdom and knowledge sustains you.
Right, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
And like, I remember Elder Pastor Ariana did a video on it, okay, pertaining to how the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua is going to give us a cold spirit.
Yeah.
Yes. We not going to have no feelings.
And that's the Holy
That's the
Spirit.
Holy Spirit.
Spirit of prophecy.
Right, bro. I got the definition. You got it? Go ahead.
All right, this is the definition for the word totalitarian. It says relating to a system of government that is centralized and dictatorial and requires complete subservience to the state.
That's right. Subservience. Okay, I had it back. Subservience. The word subservience, it says willingness to obey others unquestionably. Go ahead, we say more.
Right, and when you're dealing with a society that's controlled by the international banking family, and they're going with a global agenda to make this whole platform digital. On top of that, you got Esau Edom putting in his different agents. Speaking of this political race that just happened this past Saturday, now Louisiana has a new governor. This governor is totally red. I'm gonna just say it like that. He's totally red.
Backed by Trump.
Backed by Trump, right? And he's coming in the mindset of the old Louisiana way.
Yes.
The old Louisiana laws, the Napoleonic laws, the crippling laws. All right, that has no room for you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes to breathe, man. And then on top of that, you implement the Caragma. All right, you're gonna have all-out martial law, man. Totalitarian society, man. Draconian society. All right, draconian laws. So like,
if I can bring that out, what you said, brothers, you said we're gonna have everybody totally, in a system. When the words you had used, I looked it up. It says the word submersive. It says capable of being submerged.
Subservience.
No, I'm talking about
Word,
yeah.
So like,
So that's what the brother was just saying. He said he's gonna have the whole, have the so-called Negro, Latino, the American. They're gonna be what? Submerged on every side. Where he's gonna cause them to get that MOTP.
yeah, and then we know historical times like the siege of Jerusalem, siege of Masada, where they starved Jake out. All right, backed them into a corner, and then you seen the results of that, what the society turned into: cannibalism. All right, all out anarchy, and we see America is just a T attack away, man. We're literally a notification away. We can look at it. Ding, brother, here notification. Oh, Achium, major false flag attack, EMP attack. All these events are looming, but you got to realize there's going to be one big crash. These things are going to happen simultaneously. All right, Allah's that day is great. The scriptures doesn't say that day surpasses the flood, surpasses 70 AD, the destruction of the temple. All right, the time of the Maccabees, all those different time periods. This time that we're about to come into blows those time periods out of the water, man. All right, but ultimately we're back in the light of our forefathers to withstand these times with this great book in the spirit of prophecy, man. You got it, brother. And I got one after you, and I got a word too.
real quick. This is Luke 21 and verse 12. All right, we'll start at verse 10. It says, It says, then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. That's happening right upon the planet Earth right now today. Okay? And great earthquakes. I think Afghanistan had several in 1 week. Okay, look it up. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilence, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. So these eclipses happened October 14th, this past weekend, man. Okay? The Lord is perfect. I'm gonna have this war pop all over there in the Holy Land, then usher in a solar eclipse immediately after that.
Yeah.
Verse 12, Yahushua speaking. But before all these, that's key right there. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you.
That's not talking about the laying of the hands of the presbytery. That's talking about physical hands, all
Right.
right? That's talking about martyrdom, all right? There's a thing called martyrdom, meaning willing to die as a faithful witness to the Lord, all right? That's the lifestyle that we live. That's the lifestyle that our forefathers lived, the disciples, the apostles, all right? They all had the lifestyle of what they knew, or they were willing to forsake everything they had, even their lives, onto death. The scriptures commands us to love our lives onto death, man, all right? Not love our lives onto death. The water, brother. So that's the mindset that we guard ourselves with, because we know the times that we come in, we can't be in the spirit of looking back. Remember Lot's wife. You can't go up on you can't go back down for your stuff once you get up on that housetop, man. Lord says you gotta look upon these things and consider what's coming next. You gotta, bro.
Yeah, it says, deliver you up to the synagogues,
Yes.
and into prisons, being brought. And when that prison is talking about concentration camps, police state, FEMA camps, ICE detention centers, okay? Being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And it shall turn to you for a testimony.
For what?
For a testimony.
It goes hand in hand with this definition I got. It's the word martyr. It says martyr. It says one who bears testimony to faith, especially one who willingly, keyword, suffers death rather than surrender his or her religious faith.
That's right, brother.
Beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
We got to go to that guillotine and suffer, okay? Rather than following your beast system, okay? Worshiping the image, receiving that karama, all right? It's better. It's better to get the hell up out of here, okay? Whatever set forth death through mass executions, okay?
Yeah.
The guillotine, all right?
And these scriptures comfort us because we read last week. We read it in the NLT. I forgot the verse that says, whether we live, we belong to the Lord. Whether we die, we belong to the Lord. So if you're convicted by that in itself, man, you're just going to live life to where you know the Lord is going to back you even in death. You just got to go all the way out for the Lord. Remember what Yahushua did? Yahushua was in that mindset of willingness to die, willingness to be a witness, a martyr. But it got a little bit more. I mean, it says, because you read the one in Luke that I was going to get a mark, but it's the same thing. Yep, it says a martyr. It says one of the Christians, which we know Christian means follower of Christ, but in order to be a follower of Christ, you got to be an Israelite. So it says one of the Christians who in former times were put to death because they would not renounce their beliefs. And you got many men of old that fit that description, man.
Got your precept.
You got it, brother.
Please, real quick.
Literally meaning witness. That's the word martyr means witness. You got it.
It's the latter part of Luke 21:12. It says, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And we know, I think it was a couple years ago, we seen the word Yahushua written in red on a light pole, and it made global headline of anti, oh, you want to say it, anti-S word.
Yeah.
Okay. But it says being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. So what the brother Wadia alluded to earlier was this governor who's been, he had election, what it was?
Saturday, same day as the solar eclipse.
That's right, bro. You had an election down here. That's a major sign. An election down here, all over, whatever. All right, in Babylon the Great. And this guy who was elected as a new governor to take over John Bell Edwards, who's the current governor of Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
He's the new governor right now, which ties in. He's been promoted by Donald Trump, and they're projecting Donald Trump, which we wholeheartedly believe he's Nero, in the reincarnation 100%, to be back in office in 2024. It's going to tie all the way in. And he's going to be under the same authorization Donald Trump is.
Right. And he's coming in, he's an agent of Donald Trump. So like the scriptures say, you got to watch these things. Jake don't even know we got a new governor.
We went to that word watch on.
Jake don't even know what's going on. Jake don't know what's going on. Geopolitics, what's going on over there in Israel. Jake don't know that these prices fluctuating, inflation is looming. Jake's just walking around looking for the next. Oh, it's homecoming shit. Hey, good old times like we used to, huh?
Yeah.
World just rolling, huh? Just getting old out here. Go ahead, brother.
Let me bring this piece up about the back of martyrdom and persecution.
Bro.
And like the brothers brought out the definition, it was said that men of old, the witnesses of Yahweh Shem Shah. This 2 Maccabees 6:18. Elijah, Eleazar, tomato,
Eleazar, yeah.
Eleazar, all right, one of the principal scribes, an aged man, and of a well-favored countenance, was constrained to open his mouth and to eat swine's flesh, all right? Now you can liken this to this carotid, all right?
Yes.
Liken that swine's flesh, that abominable filth, all right, to the carotid, all right? This option is going to be put on all Israelites.
Yeah, it's going to be on the table for you.
All right?
It's going to be what up?
It's going to be put on all Israelites.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone, every man, woman, and child.
Right.
All right, verse 19. But he, choosing rather to die gloriously,
Willing.
yes, willingly, gloriously, honorably, okay?
Yeah.
Bear with me.
Let me just back you up with this word. You got it.
All right.
The latter end it has some more on martyr. It says a torture witness. It says one who suffers death or grievous loss in defense or on behalf of any belief or cause. It says a constant sufferer, a victim of misfortune, calamity, disease, etc. Apostle Paul said he had a thorn in the flesh, right? It wasn't identified, but we know through the men of old, they suffer, man, constantly. All right? Ezra, woe is me, who shall deliver me in that day, man? Job, all right? Jeremiah, Nehemiah, all the prophets of old, they were willing to be a martyr for the Lord, man.
Give up the ghost for them.
Look at the hell that they dwelt in at those times, and even us in these times. Look at this society. Who really wants to live here, man? Like, it being in your right mind, man.
Hey, that's when you read Acts 14:22. He says, confirming the souls of them to continue in the faith. So through all the hell you're catching, you still what? Continuing in the faith. You still believing. Even upon your death, you still believing. That's what the Lord is looking for. Men that will rise up against the workers of the evildoers in these days that are coming. Men that's going to stand firm.
Gotcha.
So when the heat is on. Oh, let me speak on the movie The Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. And he said on the movie when they was face to face at the table, if you brothers remember the movie Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, he said, man, if you're not ready to drop everything in 60 seconds and be on the go, this ain't for you. That's like that applies to the truth. If you're not ready to drop everything for your house shot and be on the go, okay, you're not fit for the kingdom.
Not worthy.
Go ahead, brother.
All right, but he choosing rather to die gloriously than to live stained with such an abomination, spit it forth and came of his own accord to the torment. Okay, we skip down to verse 28, and it reads, all right, I'm gonna start at 27. Wherefore now manfully changed this life, I will show myself such as one as my age required, and leave a notable example to such as be young to die willingly. That's what the brother just said. To die willingly and courageously for the honorable and holy laws. Yeah. And we had said these words, immediately he went to the torment.
Yes.
Let's get it. See, hey, like when it comes to Esau, devil, all right, hey, it's nothing you can do to a man who's not sprayed to death. All right, that's all you got on a person, threaten them with death, threaten them with taking their life away. Oh, I'm gonna give you 100 years, nigga. When you come up on a man that don't give a fuck about that, you have no power over him. That's why the Lord taught us, the Lord has programmed in our mind, fear not him who can kill the body, man. So it's you can do whatever you want, devil. You have no power over us. Because all he wants to do is control your thinking capacity. He wants to put the spirit of fear on you.
Yep.
You can't do that to the Lord's elect men. So all you can do is kill us.
That's it.
You got
See what Esau do? He'll try to make an example on public television. That's why Donald Trump said he's gonna make this
Televised.
televised. This reality
Push that spirit of fear.
yeah, public execution to put the spirit of fear in the men of the Lord. Well, I'm gonna take one of your brothers out on public TV and make a mockery of him. Everybody will see I'm not playing. This ain't no game. That's in the 13th chapter of Revelation. Those are not worship the image of that receive, shall be killed. He's gonna do that. Try to instill fear in the men of the Lord.
They used to do that back in
That's it.
back in the same time slavery. They took the noblemen, the kings, the priests, strong men, and they they had their
Well, not the kings and priests back then, but they took the biggest, strongest slave that had a little get up about itself.
No, because Daniel, when Daniel was over there, they had Daniel, and they Daniel.
Well, no, you said chateau slavery.
Yeah.
But they took I know what you're talking about when they took the Babylonians and
They took
the people of
the
Pedigree.
high state,
Yeah.
high statue.
Hey, to back up, the movie's called The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Watch that movie. That goes right into what we're going into right now. It was a public televised theater where they were publicly executing people who didn't comply with the program.
Right.
Yeah, watch the movie The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, man, they're not putting these movies out here. We be on it, bro. Okay, through the spirit of power, y'all about I was shot from my levels all the way down. We on it.
And we look at these,
Yeah,
we look at these movies and put ourselves in that movie.
And
Yes.
What we'll do if this was us. Like, what's the right thing to do?
Movie fold? No.
Hey, and they called us, what the nigga said on Donnie Brasco, they called us, man. They called you. Now what are you supposed to do?
That's right.
All right? You're supposed to go give up the ghost for your brother, man.
Yeah. So like the whole moral of this thing is, yes, it's coming. Persecution is coming through a police state to deem us as domestic teas. Okay? They even alluded to Trump speaking out against it, man. Okay? Trying to come against him. You see the shit he's going through right now. But it's not compared to what we finna go through, Hockey. Nothing, bro.
Precept.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Daniel chapter 3,
That's what I had, brother.
and I'm gonna start at verse 16.
Spirit.
It said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Start at 3, brother. Start at 3.
You want me to start at verse 3?
Ooh, then jump to 10.
You can't make this up. Watch this.
All right, this is Daniel chapter 3 and verse 3. Then the princes, the governors, and captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces were gathered together into the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up.
And you can like that into NWO, all right? All were in like-mindedness. All came onto one accord to go digital. All came on one accord to ultimately drop this fiat currency, man. All right, and implement this charagma and worship that image pertaining to Revelation, the 13th chapter, around the 15th verse, man. All right? He performed those miracles in the sight of that image and required them to worship it, man. All right? That was the beast that deadly wound was healed, man.
That would, yeah. Right.
Reincarnated Rome, which is America. Coming back. Democrats, Republicans, plebeians, patricians.
Yeah.
It's all making sense now. The Lord is bringing us back to that understanding. But then he's telling us, don't fold, my son.
Yeah.
Don't bend, don't break, my son. Go ahead, brother.
Those that bend and break are not of the Lord's flock. And it's both. The Lord said in the last days, going to pour the spirit upon all flesh. It's Edomites. Even Jake, I seen a video with Eve, the woman, saying, this reminds me of ancient Roman Empire. I'm like, what? So everybody's talking about this. They know that America, historians know that America is ancient Rome being brought back to its fruition right now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Finish what you reading, brother.
Yeah, keep reading, brother.
You read about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Yeah.
You can't make this up. Keep reading.
It said, and they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Jump down to verse 10.
You read 4? Just read 4?
Okay.
I'm going to tell you when to jump.
All right. It says, then and Herod cried aloud, to you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages.
What does that sound like? He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive what? A charagma in their right hand or their forehead. But in those times that the brothers reading of, you had Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. 3 Israelites that ultimately show forth what mindset we should have unto this day, even unto death, man. All right? Even if you feel like, hey, a little bit of doubt, still go through with it, man. All right? Overcome that doubt with faith. Go ahead, brother, like they did. Go ahead.
That at what time you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, what's that word? Psaltery,
Dulcimer,
and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king have set up.
right, and that's like onto the ways and customs of Babylon, the vibration it gives off, the wine, all right? It sounds, you hearken onto it, man. That's like a pestilence happens, they roll out the juice, you taking it, all right? You beating up and dancing onto their vibration, man, all right, of the ways of this world. But guess what Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego did? Read 6 and then jump down, brother. And this was the penalty for it. Just like you're going to have a penalty in this day for not taking the Quran.
Right.
All right? Death.
Right.
Punishable by death. Execution on sight.
Like Apostle Bobby going to it, calling it capital punishment.
Yeah. Public
execution.
beheadings, man.
That's right, bro. Yes.
Esau Edom is bringing these ways back, man. And we're seeing it with these Edomite leaders and governors that are put into place. What their mindsets are. Trump in particular. He wants to bring back that old Roman way, man. All right? Go ahead, brother. Jump to 10, Salaki.
Just go ahead and jump to verse 10?
Yeah, just jump to 10.
Okay. It says, verse 10, Thou, O king, has made a decree that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music, shall fall down and worship the golden image.
Go ahead.
And whoso falleth not down and worship it, that he should be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace.
Fiery furnace. All right. Hey, and that could be likened on to you. You faced with a decision. Esau, he ain't gonna put it on the table for you. He gonna say, look, you take this Quran, you go back and get the fake steak. I'm gonna make you somebody good in my society. I'm gonna make you somebody higher.
Yeah.
You're gonna be well known.
You're gonna be well compensated.
Just worship this image. Bow down to it.
You know what it's like? That movie, Judas and the Black Messiah, when they had an infiltrator who came in to take down Fred Hampton.
Yeah.
And I think when they drug Fred Hampton at the end of it, fucked him up. You know? And at the end of the movie, Esau gave the guy who infiltrated Fred Hampton, he said, man, all he gave him was the keys to his gas station that Esau had already took from his ass, man. Can't make this up, man. All right?
Go ahead, bro.
So we're looking for that. Go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 12, there are certain Jews.
There are certain what?
Certain Jews.
Certain what?
Jews.
Israelites, all right? These men were Israelites.
Nero.
Okay? And this is an example of the patriarch Lot, the patriarch Abel, all those men that had faith. Noah moved with fear.
Right, bro.
He had faith, but he moved with fear, man.
Right.
Meaning what? He was watching out for danger. And if it came his way for the name of the Lord, he was going to die for it. And then the Lord's conditioning even as men, because you see people gang banging, you see people running in stoves, getting their heads blown off, legs, limbs blown off. For what? For just judgment, just vanity, just the multitude perishing. But we know ultimately the power that we serve. So for us to go gloriously for the Lord, that's honor, man. The Lord says, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints.
That's right.
All right?
What that was you just showed before we did the video out of the young lady, the brother Saints from Jersey, Shalom, brother Saints from Jersey. Okay, did a little share on the YouTube thing. Woman, she was depressed and stressed the hell out, but she took some pills, okay, and committed suicide. Now she's in the spirit world. Okay? So the pressure is getting on, man. That's it right there, bro. All right? I don't want to veer away too much from the topic, but since you were talking about it. All right? Yeah. Single mother of two kills herself after battling depression and the streets of raising kids alone.
She was a Judite.
Yes.
So big.
That's right.
So big.
That's
So
time.
big. So big.
Yeah.
So big.
Oh, you fit.
Yes, I want him to finish.
It says, there are certain Jews, Israelites, whom thou hast set over the affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men, O king, have not regarded thee.
And they were high up and said they were set over the affairs of the province of Babylon. So these were men that had good positions in Babylon, right? So to speak, a life
Yeah.
that they were leaving behind them, man. But guess what? They forsook you. Go ahead, brother.
They serve not thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then Nebuchadnezzar, in his rage and fury, commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Then they brought these men before the king. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do not ye serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up? Now if ye be ready, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the image which I have made. Well, but if ye worship not, ye shall be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And who is their God that shall deliver you out of my hand?
The Lord said in the book of Romans, I reserve 7,000 that have not bowed to the image of Baal. So Nebuchadnezzar was testing them. Is this true?
Yeah.
You got everybody else bowing down, but y'all three?
Yeah.
Y'all, they bring y'all to me and saying, y'all don't want to worship the image. Is this true?
Yeah.
Y'all faced with the fiery furnace? And
Yes.
y'all still saying that y'all don't want to bow down to this image? So let's really see if let's put your power to the test. So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said, let it be so. Go ahead, brother.
It says, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our power, Yahweh Shemashai, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fire.
It's not a hard matter for us to judge.
Yes.
Easy work.
They was going to it's time for thee, the Lord, to work.
Hey, I want to interject right there.
You got it,
All
brother.
right, so now no, keep reading.
Okay, it says, if it be so, our power, Yahweh Shemashai, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. Now watch this. They say this. They say, but if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. If I may say word,
You got it, brother. That's heavy.
so they were saying, shit, even if Yahweh Shemashai don't deliver us out of this furnace, if we gotta die, we're gonna die for the Lord. That's how we come.
And liken that image to the Quran, liken that image to the juice that was just put out.
Yes.
Okay? Things written aforetime, written for our learning. Keep reading.
Malachi 3:6.
It says, then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
How dare you disrespect me like that? Do you know I reign supreme? I am king. Okay, bring it out.
Like that.
Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace once 7 times more.
Completion.
What? Then it was wont to be heated.
And that's a perfect example. The Lord said a man's going to be trying the furnace of adversity, right?
All right, now look.
James
Hey,
1.
you just said that. Now listen. I read the prayer of Azariah today. Azariah was Abednego. Now
Yes.
this is him in the fire. All right? This issue right here
Yes.
is him in the fire. So we just read the account where Nebuchadnezzar got mad and threw him in the fire, right?
Yes.
Let's see what Azariah was doing in the fire. You know how when you read about what happened that great and dreadful night of the Passover? When you go to Wisdom of Solomon, what that is, 18th chapter, it tells you exactly what happened that night.
17 chapter.
Because the book of Exodus don't tell you exactly what happened. They just tell you the firstborn. Now this is going to go to detail what he did in the midst of the Disco Inferno. All right? This prayer of Isaiah 1:20. And he said, deliver us also according to thy marvelous works. The brother was praying. All right? That's the same thing Stephen did all the way up to his death. And give glory to the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And let all them that do thy servant's heart be ashamed. All right? So now he's putting a curse on their ass. Okay? And let them be confounded in all their power and might, and let their strength be broken. He putting a curse on them. All right? Before they throw them in that fire. And let them know that thou art power, and the only power and glorious over the whole world. And the king's servants that put them in Cease not to make the oven hot with rosin, pitch, tow, and small wood, so that the flame streamed above the furnace at 9 cubits, and it passed through and burnt those Chaldeans that found about the furnace. And it's going to tell you that when you
they died. The men
all right. But look, this brother is doing this in the midst of the fire. He's saying this prayer in the midst of the fire. All right, but the angel of the Lord came down into the oven together with Azariah and his fellows, Shadrach and Meshach, and smote the flame out of the fire out of the oven, and made the midst of the furnace as it had been moist, whistling wind. So they're in the midst of this disco inferno, like in the midst of a volcano, and the Lord came through and put like a force field around. All right, where the heat had nothing on it. Said it like it was a cool wind.
They said the fourth is like the son of God. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They said the fourth is like the son of God.
Yes.
3, and I see 4.
Yeah.
Hold on, you said what now?
The fourth is like the son of God.
I know what that word for.
No, that was Yahushua.
Yeah.
All right, when they say, but the angel of the Lord came down into the oven together with Azariah and his fellows, that's Yahushua. All right, that's him. All right, and smote the flame of the fire out of the oven and made the midst of the furnace as it had been moist, whistling wind. So they were somewhere, it was wet. The Lord made a cool breeze in them motherfuckers, so that the fire touched them not at all, neither hurt nor troubled them. But what was this brother doing when he was going through that death at death's door? He prayed. He trusted in the Lord. That's what we got to do in the hour of temptation.
Yes.
We're going to be put in dire situations like this. That's why it's written, get built up on your most holy faith. Okay? And you do that now. All right? And if you sow sparingly, you're going to reap sparingly. In the day of adversity, you're going to fold. That's why you got to be fasting like never before now. Then the 3, as out of one mouth, praise and glorified and bless Yahweh in the furnace, saying, blessed art thou, O Yahweh, Bashim al-Shah, of our fathers, and to be praised and exalted above all forever. Now let's liken that to this devil got us at death door, and then the Lord just, boom, give a brother spiritual power.
Yeah. Instantaneous.
This thing is written for a foretime for our learning. This is supposed to build up your faith for when shit like that happens.
Yeah.
This got thorough what was going on in that fire.
That guy's back here today.
Yes. All 3 of them back.
All 3 of them back. That's right, bro.
If I may say something.
And then y'all, we know Daniel out here for the last, whatever that is, Daniel 12. Go back into our life. Go to sleep.
That's right. God is my
All 4
judge.
of them here.
God is my judge.
Salaki, bro, what you had to say?
I was just gonna say, I heard Dr. Zagba say one time, he was like, the Lord could put you in the guillotine, and then the guillotine come all the way down. Until you
I always say it. I've been saying it for a while. Salaki, go ahead. That's it, bro. I had to come down to the last minute, bro. And he did Peter that. All right, Peter was thrown in the prison, and the angel delivered him out of that thing, man. Jacob be thrown in the prison. Don't panic, don't panic.
No, that was heavy.
Yeah.
What happened with Peter?
God,
That was heavy. That's like you in a concentration camp praying to the Lord, and that happened to Paul too, right?
Yeah.
He was singing hymns,
Yeah.
and then the Lord just opened everything and let you out.
Yeah.
Man, shit like that gonna happen in Jacob's trouble.
Yes.
You gotta have faith, man.
Yes.
You gotta have faith, man. You gotta have faith. The Lord is gonna put us in dire situations because what He did our patriarchs, our forefathers.
Dire
They
situation.
were put in dire situations.
Backs against the wall.
Backs all the way against the wall.
Get that in James and read that count as a spirit, bro.
I got something back in you.
All right,
That
go ahead.
prayer, that's right. This is Daniel 3:24.
Hey, real quick, before you read that, bro, we know Esau got these the red list, blue list, black list, the FEMA kill list. Okay, we know we own it. The Southern Poverty Law Center, yes, we know it on. What the video you did was it last year, before last? Where they got GMS? Yeah. Got these people.
All right, now let me tell you about the Southern Poverty Law Center.
No,
The first time I saw it, the first time I saw it, it only had GMS, Baton Rouge, and New Orleans.
Yeah.
And then I looked at it like a year later, it had Lake Charles and Lafayette.
Yeah.
Then it just said statewide, so they know exactly who we are.
Right.
All right, there's only a few brothers in Lake Charles and a few brothers in Lafayette. They know exactly who we are. They know our names,
Yeah.
everything.
IP address.
IP address. They know who we are. Cause I'm like, damn, the first time I looked at this, it only said, when it came to the state of Louisiana, it just said New Orleans and Baton Rouge. But then when I went back, I'm like, damn, that motherfucker say Lake Charles. Now that motherfucker say Lafayette.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, they know who.
Yes.
Cause they just went out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They know exactly who we are, man. So, I mean, it ain't no turning back. For those brothers that done fell out, or guys that done fell out, can't call you brothers no more, they still coming to kill you.
Coming to get you.
They coming to get you. It ain't, hey, once you put your hand to the pile and came out here and talk in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, you stupid to quit because you still gonna get the same fucking
That's right.
penalty. They still gonna come at you.
Hey, you gonna take that? You take that
What he said on the movie with what's his name? The one that killed all the slave masters. What's his name? That movie. Nat Turner. Hey, what old boy said? We dead already.
We dead.
We dead.
Like the life you do. Yeah. Real quick, back to what you said. I can 2 chapter 16, verse 68, 69. Real quick, why they got it? It says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you." There it is. "And feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot." So whether you've been in the ministry and you fell out or you've been kicked out or whatever like this, whatever the situation was, Esau still has you documented. Once you got on the screen and proclaim this gospel, you've been notated. Watch the movie The Siege with Denzel Washington. I think what he was the head of the chief of the police force or the governor, some shit he was up there. Okay? He said, look, anybody on the internet who has said anything about America, I want that name on my front desk.
And then what did Bruce Willis do in that motherfucker?
Yeah.
He said any of them that just part of that lineage. If the motherfuckers from Carl Seas get all of them and put them in the petition center.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So how much more than one that was out here really teaching in that name?
That's right, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Right. You got it. Let him read the present.
All right, I got one after him.
You can go ahead, huh?
All right, this is Iraq 2:13. Woe to him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore he shall not be defended. You see, that's the only difference between a fallout and the men of the Lord.
Yeah.
All right, the same persecution coming on that fallout, but the difference between that fallout and the man of the Lord, or the brother that got faint-hearted and quit. All right, one's gonna get defended and another's not. So it didn't make no sense to get faint-hearted and stop, because the same great red dragon is coming on your ass, man.
I just read it.
He has all your information.
Yep.
You can't run or hide. You got it, brother.
That's right.
They come to get you.
You know what the other one was? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
That's one of the spiritual movies there, boy. That movie them.
Yeah.
Series. Brothers have to watch that movie them. THEM.
It's
Them.
a series.
That's the series. You got to watch that. That is Genesis all the way through. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
This is 2 Maccabees 7:1. And it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. But one of them that spake first said thus, "What wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than to transgress the law of our fathers."
Right.
Then the king, being in a rage, commanded pans and cauldrons to be made hot. That's no different than Nebuchadnezzar being in that same rage. Commanded Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to go inside that fire furnace.
That same thing is going to happen to us.
That's right.
That same thing is going to happen to us. This is Matthew 10 and verse 20. All right, and the same thing is going to happen to us. All right. Should I start up a little higher? All right. All right. I'm going to start at verse 18. Okay. Matthew 10 and 18. And you shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake. All right. So we're going to be brought before them the same way the men of old did. And guess what? We're going to say the same stuff they said. And then guess what they're going to do? They're going to be enraged. Send them to the guillotine right now. You know what? Before you send him to the guillotine,
Rip his tongue off.
gouge his eyes out. Rip out his tongue.
Hey,
Take his private parts out. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, man.
Yeah. They're going
Make
to
him
be
drink
enraged.
piss.
Yes, God.
Come on, man.
Like the outside.
Come on.
Even think it's in Acts. Apostle Paul was kept being brought before Nero, and even on the movie Matrix, when Neil was in that room, Mr. Anderson, what they was calling him, he was like, man, what you do? Who was this? You know, they wanted to find. They was ultimately trying to get to Morpheus, and he wouldn't speak on it. He said, Mr. Anderson, what's the what good does it do to tell us something if you're unable to speak? And what did they do to him? They tied his fucking mouth up.
Yep.
But in this time, they're gonna do what? Like the brother just read, rip that motherfucking tongue out. They gonna do worse shit than that these days.
Oh yeah.
Esau got something vicious planned for the man.
Hey, but like Apostle Paul quoted, I'm persuaded that neither death nor life, angels, principalities, none can separate us from the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Whether we live, we belong to the Lord. Whether we die, we belong to the Lord. So where can we go? Was that Peter that said that? Where can we go, man? After we found these marvelous mysteries, after it's been revealed unto us, man. All right? And the glory thereafter, which is the kingdom.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
Hey, real quick, it's a priest about the comment board. Shalom to the Alchemy, Yahweh, Shalom, Shalom, Hey, it's the spirit, because me and the brother Kaya was dialoguing Sunday. You had felt that too, because you shared the video Apostle Tahar did with Ezekiel 38.
Yes.
Yeah, that was beautiful, beautiful lesson he did too.
Yes.
That's what I was telling you, Kanai, because on the video he mentioned about those proxy wars. No, that's all this is right now. Someone puts the smaller nations out there to forefront something.
Yeah,
I'm the one backing this right now. Like Russia and America, Iran also. But this real quick is Proverbs. Proverbs from the brother Jim Gabar.
Adam.
Adam.
Oh yeah. Shalom. Look at that brother video. Yeah.
He said Proverbs 14:13. It says, even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. And on the video, I can show it once again. Over there in the land, them kites was over there partying in the daytime. Okay, getting the boogie on, getting that boogie on, two-stepping everything like this. And behind them was terror waiting in the sky for their ass. I mean, he speaks about that in the book of Joel. He said a fire devoured before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. That's what's coming to America.
Yes.
Okay, but even before those things happen, okay, yes, the men of the Lord are going to be persecuted. Yahushua said, look, before all of these, they shall lay their hands on you.
Even spoiling those that fear the Lord.
Oh, I gotta get that too.
Yeah.
Okay. We can get a few more and close it out.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes, Sirach chapter 2, back in chapter brother was just reading in verse 17. It says, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts. When you go into that word heart, it goes to the Hebrew word la'ab, the mind. It says, and humble their souls in his sight. Verse 18, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty, so is his mercy.
Go ahead.
So that's what we seeking. We seeking to fall into the hands of the Lord. All right? We're not going to fall into the hands of the men and take that corral. So we see that mercy from Yahweh Shem Yahweh. We're part of that righteous numbers. And we had this mindset.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
Come. This is secondary chapter 16. In verse 70 it says, for there shall be in every place.
I had that one.
Yep. You can't do the video without this one. And in the next cities, a great insurrection. We've been saying that a lot lately about the day of the Lord being great, Jacob's trouble being great, Esau, Edom coming down with great wrath. In a specific video, okay, it says in the scriptures, a great insurrection.
A great what?
A great insurrection.
An insurrection is a violent act of rebel or rebellion against.
That's right.
Against who? Go ahead.
Against upon those that fear the Lord.
So it's going to be violent acts of rebel or rebellion against those that fear the Lord, man.
That's right, man.
Persecution.
Yeah. Those that speak out against his system.
I got that word great.
Give me Isaiah 13:1. Go what you got?
It's that word great on the dictionary online, Oxford. It says in extent, amount, or intensity, Like you said, with that great insurrection and that time of bigger trouble,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a what? It's gonna be an extension and a moment, a season of
Yeah.
time.
You say intensity?
Yes.
Yes, and that's that fear that's going to be on these men. Okay, these stormtroopers. The UN, okay? That's
Yeah.
them.
It says
12.
Go ahead.
it says considerably above the normal
That's right, bro.
or average.
Yes, it's gonna be the same. Won't be
Abnormal.
That's right. It won't be the average stingray or coming like they do these niggas out here in the world who selling dope or whatever like this. These so-called gangsters. It's a knock at the door and okay. No, it's gonna be a whole other spirit upon these men. And I'm gonna prove it in the Bible. It's Second Ezra. You got that piece of it?
I got you.
All right, let me read this real quick. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. It's gonna be all over the place. Okay? You're gonna lose your fucking house. Okay? And that's in the scriptures also, Matthew 19 and 28. Forsaking houses, jobs, cars, lands, giving it all up, man. You got to give it up anyway. Because the elements gonna melt with fervent heat anyway, man.
Yeah.
All right? Fuck. It's simple, man. All right, verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known, the elect, who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So yes, it's coming. All right, cast out of your house, taken down in the court system. All right, y'all on the news. Okay, so with persecution gonna bring fame. Zephaniah, what they 3 and 19. Okay, the Lord gonna give us fame. He's already done on a lower level as it is. So through this persecution, the men of the Lord are going to be, it's going to be global, man. Beginning with our elders and apostles. Okay, they're going to get their gratuity first. Okay, and you're gonna have a great influx of jakes just coming all around, bro. All right, yeah, out there on the block teaching, you're gonna have 3,000 or 4,000 people just want to hear what you got to say. Will the Israelites be the Lord chosen people? America's going to be destroyed? The MOTB? Yeah. We've been telling you this.
Salvation is for Israel.
Salvation is for Israel only. Okay? Bring out what you got, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, starting at the top.
Uh-huh.
It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see.
Yeah.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
That's right, man. Lift up the banner. Okay? The scriptures. It's all about us. Beginning with the elect. Go ahead.
Exalt the voice unto them.
Uh-huh.
Shake the hand.
Yeah.
That they may go into the gates of the nobles.
This is what we're doing right now. We're shaking the hand in the scriptures, going into the gates of the nobles, which is what? These elites, man. All right? They call it insurrection, what we just read in the 16th chapter. We're rebellion against his whole New World Order agenda. Okay? Casting it down with the word. It ain't about how many guns you can total or go or get physical with these gutter rats like Hezbollah and Hamas doing. Right. No, this word is what's getting to them. Okay? That's what it's all about. All right? So I'm gonna show you brothers this and I'm gonna end the video off. All right, like I said, you brothers go watch this lesson that's coming out. This movie that's coming out. All right. Watch this movie that's coming out next week. You see it right there. You see the trailer on it. That's the brothers. See the trailer on it right there. All right. Police State. All right. October 23rd, October 27th. All right. You scroll all the way up. All right. You got guys talking about the movie. All right. Let me read one of these comments. It says, Police State is a movie that I never wanted to make because I never wanted America to get to a point where a movie like this needed to be made. I feel like the animal that alerts the herd to approaching danger so we can take precautionary steps before it's too late. And what are the men of the Lord doing right now? Taking precautionary steps through these scriptures. They say what? The prudent man foreseeth the evil and he hide himself. Right. Okay?
This is the definition of madman.
Come on.
This is madman. This dictionary, Oxford language, it says a man who is mentally ill, extremely foolish or reckless person.
Yep.
Similar, lunatic, manic.
Who is Esau Edom?
That's right. Man.
And that's why when you read Isaiah the 19th chapter, the Lord said, I'll mingle a perverse spirit in Egypt. All right, madness. You got it, bro.
It says using similes to refer to a person who does something intentionally or violently.
Yes. Coming to kill, man. And they gonna be drugged up on all kind of things. Okay. What we got today, you got the fentanyl and all that stuff like this. They gonna be on way with stuff.
Drug problem.
Yeah. We had a carotid inside of them. Okay. You see this thing going on with these super soldiers. You got transhumanism, AI. Okay. That's gonna be a big thing in these latter days. Okay. These killer robots. Okay. They're gonna be set up all over. Watch the movie Code 8. All right. You got fucking killer robots at football games right now, man. Okay? They're gonna come to homes. They're gonna be sheltered all, gonna be the eye in the sky. Gonna be on the corners.
Robot dogs with guns.
That's it. Robot dog machine gun on top of their forehead, man. All right? Jacob's gonna definitely need spiritual power in these latter days. Brothers gotta pray for spiritual power. Isaiah 59:19. Okay? So with that, hope this sit down was very edifying. I'm just preaching the downfall and destruction of Babylon, the great Esau, Edom, okay, and uplifting them and uprising of the hopefully elect nation of Israel. Giving our infinite honor and glory and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the elders and apostles, brave millstone, rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the Lord's elect who continuously push this truth. Above,
Kwam
Kwam
Yashala,
Shalom,
Shalom. Until next time, mighty Shalom.
Shalom, brother, and Aqua.
Shalom, you brothers on the comment board.